TV, we are here talking with Mr. Eddie Pitzer from the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. That's a long, I have to make sure I get that right.
That's a lot, that's a mouthful.
Eddie, it seems like it was just yesterday we were talking about the fair last year, and it's already almost fair time again.
It sure has. I tell you what, a year goes by fast, doesn't it?
It does. You don't even get a break, and I don't see how you do it. But the 2019 fair, it's coming up pretty soon, right?
Yep, we start September 26th, which is Thursday, and that's when we kick it off with our 71st annual event.
71 years.
71
That's awesome. And you've been
years.
there for like 63 of those 71, right?
No, not hardly, but sometimes it feels like it.
Yeah.
But no.
We were talking before we started here. The 2019, I guess, is this the program, is what you'd call it?
Fair book.
Fair book.
It has all of the entries for different exhibits or different categories that if you've got something you'd like to enter, whether it's from canned goods to baked goods to clothing, antiques, horticulture.
So much.
So much stuff that you can enter in there. And if you didn't get a catalog, you can always go to waynefair.com and pull it up online.
Perfect.
Take a look at it.
It's absolutely amazing. I'm going to flip forward here. 80 pages inside this program.
Yep.
And for those of you who have seen this program, I mean, it's got every single category you can enter into for all the different things. Something that's still one of the coolest things about a local fair is all of these competitions.
Yeah.
Most people, it's like, oh, there's rides and there's food.
Yeah.
But really, the fair started with that whole the whole idea of getting together and having the competitions and stuff.
That's exactly right. If you look back into history, it started with a lot of people bringing in the items that they were proud of and sharing them and showing it off at the fair.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's still one of the coolest things, too, to walk through. A lot of people glaze right by that stuff. I mean, you look at the state fair. The state fair does it, too, but when I was growing up, you walked right by that stuff. But really, take the time to walk through. These people have spent a lot of time on growing these things and making these things, and it is cool to go see.
And we've got some last year we did it also, but we've got a category this year. If you've never entered anything into the fair, we have a first-time competition.
Oh, great.
So you might enter something into the fair, and it would be judged as with overall. Mm-hmm. But then we'll separate out all of the first-time items, say like in antiques, for example. We'll separate out all the first-time items, and we'll judge them again. So if you're a first-time entering into the fair, you might win in the overall contest, but then you might win in the first-time event also.
And that's also cool because it's not as daunting then. At least, you're not competing with these guys who've been doing it for 10 years.
That's right.
It's a little bit of the novice category.
Yeah. Well, it just adds a little something to those people
that
have never entered into the fair to come on out. You might even win a double premium on some of them. So,
that's great.
Yeah. So.
What is your favorite competition in the fair if you had to pick one?
Well, I'm partial to agriculture.
Yeah.
So I like the livestock shows.
I gotcha.
And we start off with opening night on Thursday with a hog show. And then on Friday, we've got a goat show. Saturday, we have a lamb show. And Sunday, we have a beef heifer show.
Okay.
So, and all these kids are coming with part of the Eastern circuit, showmanship circuit. So they come from all across the eastern part of the state.
That's cool.
And they compete. Of course, they're gaining points, and they're going to end up at the state fair. So we're part of the competition that day. Yeah.
That's a really cool. It's
a lot of kids that are working real hard.
Yeah, it's the playoffs, if you will.
That's exactly right.
Getting towards the Super Bowl.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of ag, but then there's also some rides too, right?
Yeah. Power's Great American Midways comes in
Always
and does it.
packs a great time.
Packs a great show. He is actually ranked 6th in the nation for as far as carnivals, and that's a whole different, safety and cleanliness and staffing and equipment and rides and all. So he is one of the better carnival operators in the country.
And people might hear Powers. Mm-hmm. And you might not necessarily know, but that's also a North Carolina company.
That's correct. His home base is in Whiteville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in off season, that's where they're at, and they've got a big shop down there where they pull all those rides in, take them apart, redo whatever they need to do to it, rebuild them, and then they're ready for the spring session.
That's great.
Yeah. And of course, when he leaves us, he goes to the state fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can come to Wayne County, ride the same rides. not as many lines.
I remember that from last year. You said you could save a little bit of money. It's just right down the road here.
Yeah. And we've got several things this year that you can do to save some money. On Thursday, opening night, on the 26th, we have the Southern Bank carload special.
Okay.
In other words, up to 6 people can get in for $60.
Oh, wow.
So, and that includes gate admission and carnival wristbands. So that's about $132 savings. Yeah. But if you do the math, even down to 2 people, you're saving a few dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in Raleigh, so it was always the state fair, and you get your admission ticket, and then you gotta go get your ride books, and it adds up after a while.
It adds up. Yeah. And we're also doing discount tickets online.
Oh, okay.
And we have a box office at the fairgrounds that you can come buy your tickets. So
Awesome.
Several opportunities to save some money on advance ticket sales. For example, you can buy a $20 wristband. But if you buy that same wristband on Saturday or Sunday, it's going to cost you $30. So that's a $10 savings. So we're always looking for ways, to help families out to save some money.
And you can find out about all those special days and the special prices by going to the website. It's really
Wayne
simple
Fair.
to navigate around.
Yeah.
Any new rides this year that you've heard of that are going to be cool?
No, Powers is always upgrading and all. He bought 3 or 4 new rides last year.
Awesome.
So he doesn't have any new rides, but they're all spectacular rides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always got the big Ferris wheel too.
Oh, big Ferris wheel's coming. In fact, they're moving some of it in right now.
Really?
They'll be starting to set it up next week. Yep.
That's awesome. In addition to the agriculture, the livestock, the rides, also a ton of great food too.
Oh yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of the food we're going to see.
Well, I think you can get, if it can be fried, it's going to be fried.
That's what we love about the fair.
Yeah, that's what. But we got a lot of good community booths up there when you look at, say, like the Grantham Grange and New Hope in there, and Oakland Fire Department, and Emma's Church, and Pleasant Grove. So those are community-based booths in there, and it's great fundraiser for them. In those 10 days, they can raise a lot of funds to go back and help their communities.
That's what I wanted you to talk about. Is there is, if you find those places, that money's staying right here in the county, and it's going to help a lot of these departments.
Well, and a lot of like the food supplies that they buy local, and diesel fuel, tires. I mean, Carnival spends a lot of money when they're here.
We've talked about that over the past year and how much the economic impact is, and we haven't really calculated that, but you brought it up that, when the fair guys come into town, they're here for how long are they here from load in to load out?
They're basically here about 2 weeks.
Yeah. And they're spending money at restaurants, and they're buying their fuel here, and it really is a great economic driver for the county. And a lot of fun too. So.
Oh, that's exactly right. I mean, these people are on the road, 8 months, 9 months out of the year.
Yeah.
So, and they like coming to Goldsboro. It's one of their favorite stops. So it's we have a great partnership with the Carnival, and that's what it takes to have it. Of course, when you look at our partnerships that we have, what we have with the school system, I mean, the talent contest and the art, and the youth building, and I mean, all that comes from help that we get through the school system.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, the Extension Service is a great partner also. So,
absolutely,
but it's good that our fair has all of these partners that we can work with.
Isn't it true that the Wayne Fair is one of the largest fairs?
Well, we're probably the second largest county fair in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then you have the State Fair and the Mountain State Fair and the Dixie Classic. All of them are governmental-owned fairs. But when you look at private or organizational owned, we're the second largest. But being the second largest, we still win more awards than any other fair.
Well, it's a great run of it, and that's just a testament to you and your staff. You guys do an amazing job. But I think it's really cool because now it's expensive to run a fair. So you see a lot of places not having fairs, and so it's pretty cool that Wayne County's kept it going for 71 years. Yeah.
Well, and it's a gamble. It's 10 days.
10 days during the middle of hurricane season.
Yeah, right in the heart of hurricane season. So I mean, we've kind of have, if we don't make it in 10 days, we're going to get back next year and we'll try it again.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Well, again, you can check out the fair on the web. Hopefully you picked up one of the fair books here. It's got everything you need to know about the fair, a full schedule of events, because every day there are special events going on at the fair.
Oh, yeah. We've got some great entertainment coming in. I've actually got a 9-foot robot that'll be roaming the grounds. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. So
do they let you drive the robot or program the robot?
He's on his own power and talks and walks, and so yeah, it's. I think he's going to put on a great show.
Awesome.
And of course, we've got some canines coming in, some rescue dogs that'll be doing some work, and so Rex and Dana will be coming back, and we've got an Extremes Illusion, which is a Las Vegas style magic act.
Really?
Coming in, so. Plenty of entertainment. If you don't want to ride the rides, come out and enjoy the entertainment and eat some food.
That's usually where the best part is. Even if you're not in the rides, the little the potatoes, spiral potato things are always really good. So.
And the funnel cakes.
The funnel cakes are always amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Bria on our staff is a big fan of cotton candy, so
okay.
she always stops by and has to get her cotton candy. So, well, this is awesome. Again, it goes without saying, but a great event for the whole family.
Yeah.
Come out, check out one of the nights where you can save some money too. It's great that you guys are looking out for them, and we're excited for it. 71 years.
Yep, we're looking forward to having it, and hope you can come visit us.
Absolutely. Anything else we need to talk about we left out today?
No, I think if you just take a look at our waynefair.com, you can see it'll have everything from our entertainment that'll be going on, the daily schedules in there. You know, of course, we got that Demolition Derby coming up that last Saturday.
That's always the best.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So there's just a lot to do, but check it out on waynefair.com.
Nothing says local fair like Demolition Derby either.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a staple of the local fair. You know, you got to have it.
Yeah.
For contests and things, have we already missed the deadline for those?
Well, most of them, like the talent contest, is actually selected through the school system.
Okay.
The teachers select those kids that qualify to go to the talent
Makes
contest.
sense.
Yeah. Queen of the Fair is already starting with their practice rehearsals. So a lot of things have been already in place and started. So,
but for next year.
But for next year,
go ahead and get started early. So go ahead and
get started. But you know, if you've got that favorite antique, or you've got that favorite quilt you want to show, or we're more than glad, and we have that where you can pre-register online.
Okay,
also.
That's what I was wondering. If there was is there a deadline for that?
Yes, that is. We do stop that about. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's about 3 days before the fair starts.
Well, that's pretty quick, though. I mean, they've got time. So, if you've got something you'd like to enter in, you've got a little bit of time.
Yeah, and if you pre-register, all that does is you don't have to wait in line as long to get your exhibitor number.
Oh, okay.
And then get in. So
awesome.
We're trying to keep people from standing in line.
Hey, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm, I do, too. I don't like to stand in line.
No.
So.
Eddie, anything else going on this year at the fair we need to talk about?
No, I think we're in good shape.
Great.
You know, we've covered quite a bit of it. If they have any questions, just give us a call.
Cool. All that information, too, on the fair's website. We'll have it down here at the bottom of the screen for you. And we're looking forward to it, the 71st Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. It's coming. And Eddie's not going to have any sleep that week, but it'll at least be a good fair, right?
It'll be a lot of fun.
Eddie, thank you so much for your time today.
Yes, sir, Joe. Thank you for having me.